Hey, good morning, good morning. What's going on, guys? Good morning, Jamie. Good morning, Keisha. I wanted to hop on here right as the stream started because I want to grab some of these SPY puts right here. I want to grab some of these 425 next week strikes if I can here. Let's see the volume. Coming in right around, they're looking like they're going for like 311, 308, 314. Let's just go ahead and buy let's go ahead and get like a couple of them. We'll gamble a little bit this morning. We'll have some fun using my nice TD Ameritrade account here, my small TD account to try and get into this. But buy some spy puts here today. I like the way that we're moving to the downside. Overall, we're ripping up at open, but I figured I'd get into a couple puts there on the stream for you guys. So figured we'd try that out today. Like I said, we don't usually do live trading necessarily, but hey, I'm really liking the setup for puts today. I love the way that the stock market fell down below my key support that I've been looking at. So I'm really going to look for that market to maybe turn around and retest those lows of the day eventually, if not soon, sometime maybe over the next few hours. I think that the SPY might start to, turn back over. It, obviously more to the downside here, but I went ahead and I got this account ready over the past couple weeks, just kind of like getting it funded and everything like that, just so we can go ahead and maybe get into some cool trades here on the stream. So yeah, Keisha likes it. Hopefully other people are liking it too. But yeah, we entered into that SPY put position there. Obviously, it's nothing too overly crazy, but if we go to SPY, we go to the chain. You can see down here at the bottom, we're in right now. We're currently up $21 on this one. So right now it is performing quite well. I only got two of them, but hey, I figured I'd put my money where my mouth is and I would hop into them on the stream. Like I said, though, they are pretty risky. They're next week's expiration. It's literally a play for the next couple hours. Looking for SPY at some point today to go back down and retest that low. If it doesn't happen today, maybe sometime next week, but there we go. Yeah, good morning, Mike, Bill, Drake, Keisha, Vicky, Jamie. Thank you guys for joining up, of course. Drake says, I've been asking for live trading. Yeah, I know. I've been listening. Don't worry, I've been listening. So, yeah, we're gonna try it out today. Hopefully you guys like it. Here comes that SPY now, starting to move back to the downside just a little bit there. You can see, yeah, at open here, we're starting to get a nice red candle coming in, and I love this setup. Like the way that SPY dropped this morning, the way that we ran up, I feel like that's such an amazing put play to get in right now. Obviously, though, we're going down now, so it's already been kind of playing out a little bit. Let's go back to that tab over here. We're now up $50 on the play right now, so it's looking pretty solid right now. Honestly, for a scalp, it's not bad to even take profits now, but today this was a pretty bad drop in pre-market, and I will say, like, look at the SPY on this chart here on TradingView. If we look at this chart, I think this makes it look like SPY has a long way to go. And what I really like is SPY gapped down today, and we started trading right back up into my resistance of 425, and I have another one at 426, but the main one was right here at 425. We're confirming right now off of 425. Now, if we keep falling here, that will give me like the best confirmation to the downside that we could almost have. So we're getting in at a good price right up here at the top. So it looks like overall pretty good play, pretty good entry to start here. But yeah, pretty good, I guess, opening to the market for us. It looks like that play is so far doing well. Hopefully the SPY keeps keeps being volatile and moving down here today. I know it seems like day by day, the SPY just keeps ripping back up and keeps proving us all wrong. So we'll have to see what happens. But here's NVIDIA falling off today. That's a big stock. Yesterday, NVIDIA and AMD were kind of holding the markets up. But today, they're actually falling back off to the downside in a pretty big way. Here's AMD back to the downside, back to 98.22 down there. Definitely not good. Yeah, that's a pretty big pullback there on good old AMD. It's not a bad play though, just a huge pullback. Unfortunately, I got out of my SPY puts from yesterday, which sucks. Wish I wouldn't have done that. But It is what it is. You know, we'll get into those SPY puts today. I still think SPY's looking fantastic here. I'm not even worried if it goes up for the next 30 minutes or so. I really like this setup, and I think it's one of the better setups that you could ask for on a nice ending to the week like this. Come on, SPY. There's AMD still moving down. AMD's all the way down to $98 now as it moves towards that low. That's a pretty big level down there. Let's see what we have here. General Motors is up 3%, which is interesting. Almost everything else on my watch list, though, is red. BBBY is down 38%. Wow, that thing kept falling down in after hours yesterday. Dang, yeah, that thing really fell off. 38%. Definitely some bad movement there. Yeah, all these growth stocks are down. Like DraftKings, 3%. Roblox, Teladoc, Lucid, Enphase, Snap, Caesars, Square, Nvidia, Penn Gaming, Carrier, PayPal, Zoom, Smith & Wesson, Netflix, Tesla, Boeing, Adobe. They're all down today. It's pretty rough day. You know, everything's gapping down. I am noticing that the China stocks are up, believe it or not. Baidu, Baba, Queb. Stocks like that are actually looking pretty good. Wow. Man, Cornish says, I wish I didn't dump my Nvidia puts yesterday. I know. I dumped my damn AMD puts yesterday too, Cornish. It was unfortunate. That's exactly what I did. I did the same exact thing with AMD. I sold my AMD right as it crossed above $100 yesterday, so a little rough. Little bit rough. The Tangy Man, hey, nice to see you in here today. The Tangy Man, good morning. Lots of blood for this early. Yes, it is. It's very bloody. It's like the sharks came out to feed this morning or something. I don't know, but yeah, everything's down. Everything's in the red here. Looks like even Coinbase is down like 7.3%. That's a big drop out of a stock like Coinbase. I will say, though, SPY looks like it's starting to recover back up right now. We'll just have to see how that movement goes. Overall, though, I'm still bearish on the day. Even if it doesn't necessarily go down right now, I still have a pretty good feeling that it should be pretty good. Drake says, am I wrong for holding those puts? Bad risk tolerance. No. Probably not, Drake. I mean, honestly, I don't think that that's too bad. I don't think that's too bad. I mean, you know, looking at Nvidia here, or in AMD's case is probably what Drake means, but, you know, with AMD yesterday, it was really ripping up into those big resistance levels. Now, you could say, well, you cut at the wrong time because it hit resistance. I cut more of like in the middle of the day, so it was a little bit like, you know, halfway up. It wasn't all the way at highs, but still, though, it was a pretty bad cut up there. I should have waited for that resistance to get broken. I will say, though, my whole point, though, with cutting was obviously, though, in my mind, I'm thinking, well, if it goes down the next day, I'm going to play puts anyways. So, you know, that's kind of, I guess, what I was kind of thinking about in the back of my mind. But I don't think you're wrong for holding those, Drake. I mean, it looks like it came back pretty well for you. What did I have? I had the AMD September 16th. I had the 100 strike puts, and I bought them somewhere right around the price they're at now. I think like somewhere right around $580 to $600, and I sold them for like $480 or like $470 or something like that. I ended up losing like maybe like $150 the contract, and on my AMD puts the day before, I made $150 a contract. So now it's kind of like I'm at break even on AMD this week, which sucks, but it is what it is. It happens. Let's go see SPY. There's SPY starting to move back down. We'll take that. Let's go check out the SPY position here. We're up $44. Nothing too crazy. You know, it's not the biggest position. Only two contracts here. If we could get up to like $200 in PL open, I'll probably cut one contract and hold the other one for a little while. But yeah, hopefully the SPY just keeps having this negative movement. Like I said, it might not go down all day. You know, we'll probably... It seems like right now it's extremely volatile. We're seeing a lot of big candles coming in coming in and bouncing around. And for anybody who's watching that wasn't watching at the beginning of the stream, right when the stream started today, I bought some SPY puts on the stream live, and we are going to be trading those today. I think that the play looks awesome there, so I'm just going to keep holding SPY and just waiting here. I think that it'll end up moving lower as the day goes on. I'm really looking for it to test that low of day or possibly even move lower. Once we start approaching, though, like 424 and then a little bit below that, I'll start to cut this position. I'll probably cut half of it and then hold the second half. Like I said earlier, that'll probably be a pretty good PL, you know, if we start to get down to 424 even anyways. So it'll probably be good there. Sean says, good morning, Tom. GM is reinstating the dividend. Is it? Let's go see General Motors. That's pretty big news. Yeah, that's huge news, Sean. No wonder they're up so much. They're all the way up above $40 now. Let's check out that daily. Yeah, the daily looks even better than the intraday chart. Yeah, General Motors. Good thing my girlfriend got a Chevy truck. Right when General Motors is going up. That's good. Hopefully they don't go out of business. No, I'm just joking. They're not going to go anywhere. I'm just joking. In like 2008, and then like after that, like 2010, 2012, I remember General Motors had to get bailed out by the government, but that was pretty rough. J Deep says, what expiration did you buy on those SPY puts? All right, here, I'll go show you the position again. Let's go to the trade tab. It's the August 24th, 425 puts right there. So that's what we have. We're now up $89 on the play as SPY just continues to kind of dip a little bit lower here. It's a pretty grade A setup, guys. I can't lie. I was really hyping it up at the beginning of the stream. Cornish says, Amazon below 140. Been in puts since yesterday. Yeah, with the whale. Yes, there we go, Sean. Amazon below 140. Let's go see that, AMZN. Wow, that's a pretty big move below 140, Sean. I actually had a little bit of support there, too. So, yeah, nice. That's cool to see it dropping down. I hate to see it, but honestly, look at that daily chart. We're still overextended, even with it falling down. Here's my crazy SPY chart for everybody who loves the technicals out there. My SPY chart is nuts. Let's go look at the max daily. You guys would, this chart would make like a newer trader like cry, I feel like. You don't even know like what's going on here. But big resistance around 430. You know, SPY was in some pretty big ranges in the past that it fell out of. Pretty big bearish, I guess I could say, confirmations whenever SPY started falling below like 420 back in like May and stuff like that. It was very interesting, but yeah, a lot of these big channels here, you know, a lot of people like to discount these type of technical movements, but like, look at this. As soon as SPY fell out of this channel, it's just been going down all year, and we've had these channels on here forever, guys, so it's been a long time. Drake says, when does it become not overextended anymore? Okay, so exactly. That's a really good question, Drake. So, like, looking at the SPY here, you can see how it's super overextended in the short term. So, for it to be not super overextended, I would say the SPY at least has to pull back to around, like, 418, maybe 415, somewhere like that. You can see on the daily chart, it'll make for a little bit of a pullback to the downside once that happens. And here, I'll go show you some instances in the past where maybe SPY was going up, and then it had these little pullbacks. So kind of like, you know, kind of like here with COVID. Like, look, SPY crashed. Kind of like recently, SPY crashed, and then the SPY ripped right back up. But then it started having some, like, 1 week consolidation, like, weeks. You can see, like, right here for a week, the stock kind of went down. Then we flew up again, and then we hit an upper resistance, and then the stock started falling off again and consolidating. And it consolidated for a couple months and then started finally going up. And then it started, you know, you can see as it flies up, it starts turning over a little bit. Goes up and turns over. Goes up and turns over. Whereas like on this uptrend, there's been no turning over. It's just been straight up. It's just been straight up. You can see like right here, it tried to turn over. So for like 3 days, the stock just went sideways. But it never really turned over. It just ended up being flat and holding its ground and going. So you need to see a pullback of something like, you know, like 5%, 6%. I don't know the exact number. Let's see if we can pull it up here. Yeah, I would say something maybe like a good like 5% pullback, like 3 to 5%, maybe even like 7, something like that would to me anyways render a good pullback on the SPY. But going back intraday, the thing's still falling down. There we go. We're starting to approach that low of day. Like I promised, we're gonna end up cutting this, guys. So I think we're gonna end up cutting this here and taking half of the profits. Now that might sound stupid, but I think that it's a really good way to go here. So I'm going to sell one of these right here. Let's see what those bids in the ass are real quick. What's my strike again? We got the 425s. $364. We'll try to get one out at $365 if we can. If we can get one at $365, then we'll cut one there. Oh, it's gone. 2 day trades left, it said. Okay. Cool. Like I said, I never day trade on this account, really, so I funded it literally just to try and do this. So, let's see. So there we go. You know, look, it looks like we took a nice $63 profit today. Hey, we'll take it. You know, it's not the best, but hey, you know, we'll take that. Now we can hold the second half of the position very safely, and we can hold SPY off to the downside a little bit more. Because I will say, while SPY is going down now, as far as price action goes, I would bet soon that SPY hits a support and starts slowing down a little bit. And then maybe falling off over the next hour or so, something like that. So that's kind of what I'm looking for here. That's why I cut half of the position where I did. But I just want to show you guys that, yeah, I did go ahead and trim that position there. Now I'm holding one more contract. I have a pretty good buffer here. So I locked in $63. Right now it's up 67, almost 70. So essentially I could lose all this 66, go back to 0, and still be positive, and then also still have another $66 to kind of give me a buffer to hold this even longer if I want to. So I don't know. I think it's a really smart play. I'm pretty much risk-free now on this play. If SPY breaks below the low of day today, I can just hold risk-free and just trade this down all day long. It'll be an awesome play. Now, it's not the most money out there. Obviously, it's the first live trade, so I didn't want to go too deep on it, but nonetheless, I still like the play, and I hope that you guys are enjoying kind of seeing my mindset here and how I'm trading these plays and how I'm getting in and out and stuff like that. I hope that that helps you guys out, and like I said, you know, the live trading, you know, if you guys are liking it, just let me know in the chat, and we'll continue doing this more often. But yeah, it seems like a pretty good day so far for the puts, of course. Like I mentioned at market open, it was creating a really good opportunity for us today. J Deep says, I also got a tiny BBBY puts. BBBY, let's see. Bed Bath & Beyond, yeah. Or, oh, hold on, I typed in the wrong one. 3 B's and a Y, not Best Buy. BBBY, not BBY. Too many B's going on here. It's like the Killer Bees back in Houston with Berkman, Beltran, Biggio, and then Bagwell. The Killer Bees. Xbox says, more live trades, please. LOL. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I'll keep them going. The Tangy Man says the NASDAQ is plummeting. Yeah. It really is today. Yeah, the QQQ. Ooh. That's worse than the SPY. Yeah, that's worse than SPY today. Wow. Poor QQQ. Tangy, that thing's really turning over. 324.50. It's down below the low of day by quite a bit. Dang, that's a pretty big move. Bravo says, why is the SPY dropping today? Well, Bravo, I can't give you an exact reason, but what I'll say is that the SPY's been up way too much, and I think it's down simply because of people taking profits, number one. Like, a lot of these stocks are up 30, 40, 50%, 100% on some of them from their lows. So to see them starting to go down a little bit is not surprising. Even on SPY, like here, let's see the SPY. Low to high here. Let's see what the SPY's up. It's going to blow your mind. SPY's up 16% from the low to high over the last couple months. That's insane. That's an insane percentage. So I would say it's just dropping because we're just seeing normal price action. We're finally seeing some pullbacks here. We've been waiting all week for the market to pull back, and today it's finally playing out, kind of like what we've been thinking. So very nice to see the market doing kind of like what we want. You know, it's finally coming back down for us. I will say what does suck is that it all happened in pre-market. I hate to say that, but that's kind of how the market goes. Sometimes it likes to screw people over a little bit. I know I've seen that happen a lot of times where, you know, where the SPY will drop a lot in pre-market. You know, like early morning, it'll have a big move down, kind of like earlier in the week. See how SPY had that big move down, and it started happening like 3 in the morning. You know, so it's kind of insane. SPY futures, of course, trade all overnight. Here's SPY, though, still going down, approaching that low of this morning. Approaching that low. We're now up $90 on the position. I should have kept holding it. We would have been up a lot more now, but it's okay. We cut it now so we can safely hold and not have to worry about anything here. There we go, though, guys. If you guys are in these SPY puts and you were following along with me, I would seriously recommend cutting half down here around the bottom. SPY will probably start to see a little bit of pop back up. We've been straight down ever since market open, and SPY never just goes straight down. It's always going to have a little bit of volatility come in, so I would really recommend getting close to cutting that, at least cutting some, you know, trimming some of your position. Like I said, I only grabbed 2 contracts, so you guys can do what you want with yours, but, you know, I would say trim something off here. You're almost up like 90, almost 100 a contract. Oh, only 82 now, but it was 100 down at the lows. Bravo said, yeah, I've been waiting. Thank God it's Friday. Thank God it's Bloody Friday. Yeah, I guess that's good. Bravo said, is there bad news? I'm not seeing anything. So here, let's go on CNBC. I'm not seeing any bad news right now. As I get on here, activists, I mean, obviously Ryan Cohen sold his Bed Bath & Beyond yesterday. Essentially, ghost gun dealers hurry to sell inventory as federal crackdown approaches. That's interesting. I gotta send that to my gun friends. Yeah, so we have that. I don't know, sudden crypto market drop sends Bitcoin below 22K. General Motors to reinstate quarterly dividend and increase share buyback program. I don't know. I'm not seeing any bad news, really, personally. Oh, this is Ford's concept car for their Lincoln? Oh my gosh. This is silly looking. This is the inside. I guess we're going to have to see a Supercar Blondie video on this one. I can't believe that some of those cars that she looks at are real. Like, they'll look like this, but they actually are real. Gets me messed up sometimes. Here comes General Motors back down, though, Sean. Not good for them. I bet that SPY is dragging on them. There's SPY breaking down a new low of the day. There we go. What are we up now on that SPY position? Let's see. We're now up 98 a contract, so not bad. $100 a contract. Nothing crazy there. Come on, SPY. I'm really hoping it breaks that low of day and starts running back down a little bit more, because whenever I look at the SPY chart, I see it going even lower here. Like when I look at this here, and for everyone who's been following along today, we got that perfect confirmation I was talking about. Earlier today, while the SPY was up around its high, around 425, I kept saying, we're running right up into resistance and we're seeing perfect confirmation. And now we're starting to fall off to the downside. Bravo, I have a support down here at 423. Looks like we're breaking below that maybe. I have another support intraday down around 422. So we'll have to see which one of those ends up holding up. But right now we're breaking right down to 423. The position's looking beautiful, guys. It's playing out so well today. Yeah, it's playing out so well. It's looking great. Ever since market open, we've pretty much hit it right on the head. We had that nice confirmation off of that resistance there, and it's been trading off down perfectly. For anybody who still doesn't know, because I know that the viewers is always fluctuating, we got into a live trade today at market open. We got into some SPY puts. We traded them to the downside. We locked in some profits right around $60 or $63. And now we're just holding the second half of the play risk-free today pretty much. And we're up $121 on the second contract. So $186 overall on the day. You know, it's a pretty safe move with SPY in my opinion. Perfect setup, perfect confirmation. Perfect everything today on it. The way it gapped down, the way it moved right up into resistance, right at open for us to catch that good entry. It was just about the perfect type of play that you could ask for. And we already had this resistance on the chart. It's not like I added it in today. It was already there, so we were playing it off of that. But yeah, we're having a really good move now to 423. I do see another support down here around 423, so watch that. It looks like we are going to see some intraday price action right here. Probably the SPY will probably start to slow down a little bit here eventually, but I'm kind of waiting for just a little bit more of a move to maybe cut the second half of that position today. But like I said, holding it pretty much scot-free. Might cut it if we get up to around $200 soon. That might not be bad. It does look like this lower resistance is going to end up playing out, though. Bravo says, yesterday, survey said SPY ends up below 426. Then market went against odds saying, no, today we are dropping. And we do expect a bounce. Market says, hell no, I'm crashing back down to 419, LOL. Yeah, exactly, Bravo. Yeah, exactly. That was funny yesterday. The market went against our poll. But what I will say is the poll, you know, if you count it overnight, the poll worked out way better. You know, it's weird. Like, it didn't work out yesterday, but like obviously like overnight it happened. It was weird. Cornish says, pretty badass to hear a live trade. I like hearing your thoughts. Yeah, thanks, Cornish. I appreciate that. Hopefully you guys are enjoying seeing all the thoughts and, you know, everything that goes into kind of like what I'm playing here. But yeah, there's that SPY bouncing up off of that support. So like I said, you know, it's probably going to slow down a little bit and eventually start to come up and retest some resistance levels. Hopefully it doesn't rip back up and start going green again. That would piss me off. Good thing we're up quite a bit on it, though. 94 still on that second contract. It's kind of tempting me to cut it here and just take my $150 today and run, but I think I'm going to trust the system here today because this setup still looks pretty solid. I could still see more downwards movement off of this, possibly. Like I said, though, not right away. It's not going to happen here in 2 minutes or anything. It's probably going to consolidate for like an hour and then start falling off, or who knows, maybe even fall off next week or something. But looking at that SPY daily chart there, I see a lot more room to the downside. I don't know about you guys, but that daily chart really gives me the confidence to hold. Intraday, it's always scary, but you go look at that daily chart and you're like, wow, it's barely moved down. You're like, look at the past month of movement, and then look at the past day. It hasn't really done anything. So, still a lot more movement to be had, I think. Oh, wow. Even on that 1 minute, though, it turned back over a little bit. Sean says, I'll be here on Monday, damn it. There we go. Or he says, I'll be here on time on Monday. I see. Yeah, there we go. Sorry, yeah, usually I wasn't expecting it to play out that quickly, but I will say I saw the opportunity it opened and I had to take it. You know, I saw it, the spy was looking perfect, and I was just like, you know, we're entering right at open. I was like, it's happening. So usually it won't be that early, Sean, so it might be, but usually not that quick. Tangy Man says Spy is going to $400 even by September 1st. I wouldn't be surprised, Tangy. That Spy has been insane lately. How much do we have to go? We have to fall another $22 to get there. You know, I bet a lot of people, Tangy, would be like, oh, that's impossible. That'll never happen on the Spy. But you know what, Tangy? You could tell them, you know what? The Spy fell $10 in 3 trading days. So we're talking about from now till the beginning of next month. And just in 3 days, it fell $10. So I could easily see it falling down to 400. Now, is it very likely? No. But it is possible. It is possible in my eyes. Bravo said we broke 423 down. Yeah, it's trying. It's just sitting right around 423. You got to give or take a few cents. Oh, wow. Look at that. Yeah, like I said earlier, guys, I think this will end up being a pretty good little intraday support here. And it looks like so far that is playing out that way. Now we're popping back up. Man. This better not be the start of Spy running back up to 428 or something. Bravo says, what's the trading volume today? I don't even know, Bravo. I can go look, though. I'll look at it for you. Here, let's go see. Today on SPY, volume is 10 million, 10.8 million shares. 10.8 million. I don't know. I don't really look at volume too much. I'm not sure if that's necessarily a lot of volume for SPY right now today or a little bit. It's hard to say because most days SPY's getting like 50, 60 million, and right now we're at like 10. So it's hard to tell exactly early on what like the average is within the first hour, but that would be kind of interesting to know, though, the average volume for the first hour. Tangy says that's the all-time trend line. Okay. The all-time trend line. Where at 420 or 400, Tangy? Is that what you mean? The all-time trend line. Is that this? What the hell, Spy? Let me draw. Here we go. Oh, wait, let me duplicate this real quick. Let me drag this down. Huh. I just wanted to see if that was staying perpendicular with these other channels, but it wasn't. Yeah, there is this one line down here at the bottom, which is a big trend line. Yeah, you know, as this goes sideways, I could see it probably hitting that. Tandy says, I bet a lot of people get margin called today. Same folks who FOMO into crap like BBBY tend to do so on margin. Yeah, probably. You're probably right, Tangy. I would not be surprised at all. I bet a lot of people are getting margin called and stuff like that. Poor margin. everybody's always hating on margin, you know, like just let her call you, you know, just let her call. She'll be nice. She won't be mean. Everyone's scared of margin. No, I'm just joking. Peter says DXY over 108.08 and it's running. Oh, okay, I see. Over 108.08 and it's going. Okay. Oh, I'm on Thinkorswim. I got to use the dollar sign now. Oh, wow, Peter. What the hell's going on with the dollar? What the hell? We're approaching highs. This gives me more confidence to hold my SPY puts. There we go. There we go. That gives me a lot of confidence to hold these puts, Peter. Damn. What a big pop out of that dollar. Wow. He says, Tangy says, or they're selling now to cover. Yeah, they probably selling now. That's probably what's going on. They're going to sell right now at the bottom, and then BBBY is going to short squeeze right after they all sell. They're all going to sell right now, and then Monday morning, BBBY is going to be at $30 again. And then they're all going to buy again at 30, and then it's going to go down to 20, and they're going to sell it again. And then it's going to go up again the next day. No, I'm just joking. It probably won't, but I could see that happening. I'm sure that's what happens to a lot of people trying to trade these damn things. Bravo, I gave you the volume. It was like 10 million on SPY. What ticker do you mean though, Bravo? SPY? I looked at SPY earlier for you. I gave you 10 million, I think it was. Here, let's go look again. I bet it's 11 million now. Now it's at 11.6 million. Earlier when I said it was at 10.8 million. $11.6 million. I was looking on that daily chart there and looking at some other days, like some other, like let's say some good red days in the market here. Like here's one. It had 52 million volume. Here's another bad red day. It had like 63 million. Here's another bad one. 86 million. Another bad red day. 132 million. I think that was the day of Walmart's earnings though or something. Yeah, it looks like on days of major selling, a lot more volume comes in, so. Let's see on a big green day, though, what happens. Yeah, same thing with the green days, so. I don't know. We'll have to see probably a bigger move than this to see a lot more volume come in, but here goes that SPY. It is consolidating, starting to move up off of that 423 support. Like I said, though, I still feel like this is a good play to the downside, even if it does pop up a little bit intraday. That's now look, this is exactly why, guys, I said to trim some of that SPY position, because this now gives us the ability to hold this, and we have a big cushion. I could lose all $81 on my remaining contract and still have a $63 cushion from today to still be positive. So it's a pretty good play. So I could essentially hold this contract that's up right now $90 into a loss of $60, and I'll still break even on today. So that gives me a lot of room to hold this thing. So if it keeps running down throughout the day, maybe I'll be able to catch an extra $100, maybe an extra $200 if this ends up happening. Or at minimum, I'm going to make 60. Minimum. So that's good. That's good. At least I made something today. There we go. SPY approaching that low of day down there around 422.80 down there. There we go. Starting to turn back over. We hit that support, ran up a little bit, hit another intraday resistance at 423.50. And here we go for that secondary push off down. I think this looks pretty good here, guys. I think we're going to see some pretty bad pushes to the downside here. Come on, SPY, break down for us. Bravo says secondary down or pop. I'm leaning secondary down, but damn, there's some green candles coming in. Who knows? It might hold. Looks like it might try to hold up for the market, but Tandy says, well, my UVXY trailing stop just sold 2.4% gain. Shame I didn't have more liquid cash this morning. Yeah, I feel you there, Tangy. I wish I would have bought more SPY. Oh, it was the first live trade. I didn't want to overdo things in case it went terrible, but damn, setup was like the best setup I've ever seen today. I should have unloaded more. One of my favorite setups in the market this morning. Now, I will say, guys, for everybody watching today with the live trading, obviously it's the first one, and it went very, very well. This was a very good setup, okay? I had a lot of conviction with this setup. It was looking perfect. We've been waiting for SPY to go down for a while, so just keep that in mind. On a normal day, we usually won't have a play that, number one, looks this good, and number two, plays out this well. Like, it's pretty much been straight down ever since entry. That usually won't end up happening. So I just want everybody to realize that statistically, you know, obviously they won't be this good going forward, but still, that's a great start to the day. And it's looking like a pretty damn good play, nonetheless. Come on. Break down there, SPY. I'll be right back, guys. Give me 1 or 2 minutes. I'll just be right back. Bravo says, buy high, sell low. Have you seen that? Oh, you what? Buy high, sell low? Yeah, I've seen that. Today. I've seen it today, Bravo. That's good. You got me laughing here. Tangy says, I'd be fine if my customers would just pay their invoices on time. Hey, I feel you. I feel you, Tangy. My dad runs a business where they're always invoicing people, and sometimes they take like 3, 5, 6 months to pay. Could be crazy, I guess, but it is what it is. People need to quit doing 60 and 90 days and stuff like that. You need to do like same day payments or something. Obviously, business doesn't work like that, but I wish it did. I'll be right back. They'll give me 1 or 2 minutes, guys. There we go, guys. Boom. SPY's going lower. There we go. I came back to some good movement. Look at that. Let's see what we're up now. $130 on that second contract. Looking hot, up $191 on the day. Nothing overly crazy, but hey, we'll take it for just only having 2 contracts, right? There we go, though. Come on, SPY. Hopefully we get that secondary leg down. There's a lot of crazy intraday price action going on down here. I don't like this, actually. A lot of up and down movements starting to come in. I don't like that. That starts to make me think that the market might start to reverse here. I keep seeing these candles like this one, like this 60-second candle. Yeah, like it's going green, this candle. Like, there we go. That red candle that just broke is now green, and we're popping back up. I don't like this, guys. I don't like that. I have a bad feeling that we're gonna see a shorter term, like, little pop maybe out of the SPY. I sure hope not. I sure hope it keeps going down, but I'm just stating the facts here, guys. That was some crazy price action we saw there momentarily. For that candle to end up closing green was insane. I can't believe that candle closed green right there. Wow. Come on. Come on, SPY. What are we up now? Only 112? Yeah, we'd rather... Come on. I don't like this price action, though. It's all over the place. Yeah, lots of chop, Tangy. Lots of chop. Talking about chop, we're gonna play the good chop video today. I know all about chop. Oh, the chop scene. I love this. Here we go. Here we go, guys. This is for the SPY today, okay? This pertains to SPY today.
Captain Ted, all right, look, we're going to Monaco. Monaco now, okay?
Monaco, right.
We're going to Monaco so then we can drive to Switzerland so they don't stamp our passports, take care of business here. We'll drive back to Monaco, take a flight over to London to catch the funeral, be in New York in 3 fucking business days. That's the fucking plan.
I want to let you know there, we might run into some chop.
Chop? We could fucking handle chop, right? I mean, it's a 170-foot yacht.
No, we're not going anywhere unless he says it's safe. All right?
It's safe.
Don't worry about
It's
the
safe.
chop. You don't know shit about chop.
Oh, really? And you do? You're a fucking expert on
I'll
this.
chop your fucking credit card in half. How about that?
Chop is fine.
I'd like
Trust
to
me,
see chop.
chop is fine. It's chop.
I'll
fine,
chop
Captain.
your credit card in half.
Yeah, I mean, if we take it slow.
Yeah, we're gonna take it slow. We're gonna take It's a little uncomfortable. Tell them it's safe.
It's gonna be safe because we'll batten down the hatches and secure the deck, and we're looking at maybe a few broken dishes.
A few broken dishes? What's a few broken dishes? Does that sound fucking awesome or what?
No, not really.
Right, well, we're gonna have a fucking good time. Let's go to fucking Monaco now, huh? Let's fucking move. Let's go. Kid!
Oh my god. The chop.
What the fuck is going on out here? The jet skis just went overboard. Oh, Jesus Christ, honey, you okay? Yeah, right. I love you. The waves are 20 feet high.
Alright, we're done. Alright, but nonetheless, the SPY's choppy. The SPY's very choppy today, nonetheless. Come on, SPY. No more chop. More down. No, I feel like SPY, like I said earlier, it's not going to go down all day. We're going to eventually see some pullbacks intraday, and I think we're finally seeing that. Probably should have cut my second SPY put down there, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens intraday. Keisha said that was funny. Hey. All right, I love that scene. That's one of my favorite scenes out there. It's funny. All right, SPY, just slowing down. What else you guys want to see today? Peter says DXY is trying to break above that 108.10 level we were talking about. Let's see. $DXY. Ooh. It tried, Peter. Kind of got rejected. Yeah, you're right. It is trying. Hopefully it can break back out, Peter. That'd be nice. The dollar's probably going to slow down at some point today, too, though. I mean, that thing's getting overextended to the upside in a pretty big way. Kind of like SPY is getting overextended to the downside a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that support's going to hold up, it looks like, on SPY. I figured it would. Let's see the 15 minutes. I still like this, though, overall. What's my expiration again? Let's see. I don't want to hold this in the next week, but god damn it, I will. Let's see. My expiration's, though, next Wednesday. Okay. Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, I don't know, Peter. I'm already up, you know, so I don't know. I'm not going to take profits now. I still am pretty convicted on this. Overall on the day, I feel like it could end up going a little bit lower. It's just, obviously, right now, it's going to pop up a little bit more. And this is why I cut my first position, too. So, like I said earlier, if this goes back down, I'll still be up like $60 today. So, nothing crazy, but, you know, I still have a bit of a cushion. So, my PL day is on the right. That's the only reason I'm holding. I would have definitely cut right now if I was unloading everything at once. Yeah, I would 100%. If you guys only have one contract, I'd probably let it go. Wow, such a bad move today on poor SPY. Let's go look at AMD. That's been one of my favorites lately. Tangi says, Mike, if you want to laugh, check out GCT. This is Tom, Tangi. It's Tom today, but here's GCT nonetheless. GCT Giga Cloud Technology. Oh my god. What the hell? This thing went up 100% and then fell back. Like, what happened with this? What? Is this like a new IPO? Wow, what is this? GCT? I've never heard of this one, Tangi. I'm kind of glad you said it, though. Yeah, hey, thanks, Vicky. Have a good one. Have a great weekend. Thanks for joining up this week. I hope you had a great week. I know the trading week was a little bit rough this week, Vicky, but nonetheless, I hope you had a great time. Peter says Apple has a nice bearish move down. Does it? Maybe that'll help the SPY. Jeez. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Yeah, wow, Apple looks really good. It looks like it's gonna... Peter, that looks like a... This looks like another good put opportunity. Down below the low of day, possibly. Wow. SPY's still just slowly but surely selling. Hey, you're good, Tangi. You're good. No problem. People get us confused all the time. It actually happens so much, I can't believe it happens so often, but it's all good. We're not too worried about it. It's fallen off, though. 26.12 on GCT. Never heard of this. I gotta, like, look this company up now. Giga Cloud Technology. Let's see. Is this a foreign company, like China company or something? Oh, it's a Hong Kong. Ugh. I'm staying away now. I'm not trading it anymore. I don't like GCT now. No, I'm just joking. It looks like they, a pioneer of global end-to-end B2B e-commerce solutions for large parcel merchandise, today announced the pricing of its IPO. Here we go. So they're a pioneer of global end-to-end B2B commerce solution for large parcel merchandise. The company's B2B e-commerce platform, which it refers to as GigaCloud Marketplace, integrates everything from discovery, payments, and logistics tools into one easy-to-use platform. The company's global marketplace seamlessly connects manufacturers primarily in Asia with resellers primarily in the US, Asia, and Europe to execute cross-border transactions with confidence, speed, and efficiency. The company offers a true comprehensive solution that transports products from the manufacturer's warehouse to end customers all at one fixed price. The company first launched its marketplace in January 2019 by focusing on the global furniture market and has since expanded into additional categories such as home appliance and fitness equipment. Let's go see their website. It cannot be reached. Get out of here. Come on, Yahoo. What are you... This came out, 2 days ago. Did they take their website down? Hold on, let's... Hang on here. GigaCloudTech.com, I think it was. Oh, I think it is. The global commerce hub for furniture and large home goods. Yeah, here we go. Let's enter. Enter the marketplace. Oh, wow, look at this. Wow. I'm gonna buy a sofa. What looks good here, guys? Let's see. What is this? Is this a bed desk? That's pretty cool. Oh, a gun safe. All right, they know me. See that? Go back. This is weird. This is like a weird version of like Alibaba. Slide to verify, okay? This is a very strange thing here. China says it's the old Chinese pump and dump. That's funny. I don't want you to have my cookies. I have to log in to see price. That sucks. Pretty interesting website, though. It reminds me of, like, Alibaba or something like that. That's what it reminds me of, but kind of weird. Here's SPY, though, still bouncing up off of that support that we've been talking about. It's really consolidating down here, guys. Like, really consolidating. It's starting to worry me, actually. J Deep said Tesla put options got cheaper from market open. But they said, I guess Tesla did gap up quite a bit. Let's see. Tesla puts got cheaper today from market open. What? J Deep, you must be looking at the wrong chain. Hang on. Let's go check out SPY. Still up 107. Not bad. Let's see. What'd you say? Tesla. TSLA. Tesla put options got cheaper from market open. How? I mean, let's look at the September put options. Well, none of the September put options got cheaper. Man, you must mean the ones expiring today. And that makes sense. Oh, you meant the high of today, not market open. Oh. Sorry, JD. Sorry. It's not what I meant. Yeah, it is weird, though. It is starting to come up here a little bit, though. I'm curious what's going to happen here with Tesla today, because it looks pretty bullish back to the upside here. And I feel like SPY is also going to have a little bit of that intraday pop back up here soon, too. After that leg down today. Yeah, there it comes. We're going to come up and retest this 423.50 resistance. We'll probably break through this and get to like 424 and then maybe start going back down, in my opinion. I'm not sure the exact price action on it today, but that first initial setup was great. Gave us that amazing opportunity. Yeah, that position went down quick. Now we're only up $83, $145 on the day. Still solid, though. But yeah, I appreciate you guys joining up today. We'll probably call the live stream right here. SPY is starting to pull back up. Like I said earlier, and even like when Peter said, you know, it was probably a good idea to take some pretty good, to take some profits down here around the lows. You know, that was a good idea. Obviously, I took my first profits somewhere like right around like 423.75 on the SPY. But yeah, we're still holding that second half of the position. I will make sure I at least will keep my initial cut. So I'll at least make $60 today. Even if this one, my PL goes back to 0, I will cut it there at break even. Actually, I'll do something for you guys. I'll for sure do that because we'll add in a create a closing order here. We'll sell one. We'll do a stop. Do a stop on this baby at, what's my purchasing price? 307. So we'll do a stop loss on this at 3.07. And we will TIS day because it's so short term. Let's make sure that this is right. Pretty sure. Okay, perfect there. Yep. Good, we have that order in. That's good. Good, good, good. Got the sell order there. Perfect. There we go. Just to prove it to you guys that I will do that, I threw the stop there just in case it does go back. I don't think that's going to happen. I think the SPY will still go down for us to end the day. Look at that. The stop's all the way up there. That's funny. On the stock chart. So we'd have to get pretty high up on the SPY today for me to get stopped out on this. That's cool. But yeah, right now we're almost back up 100 again on it, 157. Not bad. Peter said, nope, DXY just broke 108.10. We're going to go higher. There we go, Peter. I'm glad to see that. Let's go back to that chart real quick. We'll check it out real quick before we end the live stream today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the chat, or even let me know in Discord if you enjoyed the stream today. You know, obviously live trading. I hope you guys are going to enjoy that over the next couple months. I think you will. Obviously, not every trade's going to go as well as the SPY one has today, like I said, but it's still looking pretty good. J Deep says, how's Apple to the downside? Honestly, Apple's been looking pretty good to the downside to me ever since Peter mentioned it earlier. It's starting to break below that low of day and have some bad moves. I will say it's not my favorite play to the downside. It's tough to play it down. It's just one of those bigger stocks in the market, but I do like it nonetheless, and I think it could be a good play down. Just like how I think the SPY would also be a good play down. But nonetheless, though, that's just my opinion there. J Deep says like. Yeah, I appreciate that, J Deep. Hopefully Monday we can get some nice likes and some nice views on the stream here. Definitely let people know in Discord if you guys want. You know, say you enjoyed the live streams and stuff. I'm sure that'll help entice more people to come watch, and then we can get into some even better day trades and stuff. So that's awesome. I appreciate you guys. J Deep, Peter, Tangi, Vicky from earlier, Bravo Mo, Sean, of course, Xbox Fanatic, Drake Knocked, Elias, Bill, Keisha, of course, Jamie. Appreciate all of you guys. As always, have a great weekend. I hope you guys kill it today. So far, the SPY's been going down, but obviously, you know, just take advantage of the downwards movement. We've been trading these puts down all day. They've been doing pretty well, so I appreciate it. Have a great rest of your day, and have a great weekend.